9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a music.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
What it do?
What's good? What's good?
Hello, hello, hello.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Too short.
Yeah, I agree with all of the above.
I'm still going.
Oh, wow.
Must be not.
My Lord.
I don't even know we really want to hear about this one. Not on air anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. My brother is pristine.
Yeah, exactly. He's that. We're gonna let the silence speak for itself.
I was trying to find the right words. That's all.
Ain't no words, baby. Ain't no words. Ain't no words.
And that's you. Yeah, that's just like you trying to talk about me.
Oh shit! I mean, it's Monday. Okay.
It took too long. It took too long.
It did. Welcome everybody to the Monday edition of the Friday Night Lights podcast show. I see we have Marquise in the building and we have Obadiah in the building. What's going on? How are you? Welcome. I hope you all had a great weekend. Both of your teams had good wins last week. So, and I mean, very, very very, very convincing wins at that. What's going on, Deshaun? How you doing? Carver in the building, and y'all found some offense last Friday. So y'all had a great weekend too. What's going on, Mr. Hurst? TCC is in the building. We have with us today. You see everybody that's here. We got Thirsty BS Rollins in the building.
What's good, people?
We got Yosoi in the building.
What it do?
We have the Feisty Bulldog Shakira in the building.
What's going on, people?
And we have behind the scenes doing what he does. We have Mo. So we are ready to get into it. We don't want to keep you long tonight. I know the majority of us are Falcons fans, and we want to see the Monday night football game. So let's get it. How you doing, J-Bo? That's not shady, Obadiah. That's it's for real. They increased their offensive production. That's a good thing. That's a good thing for Carver Atlanta. They put notice.
I will say, I am going to say this. It's a good thing Carver Columbus found some offense. Because, boy,
yeah.
If they did not find it last week, it would have been ugly for them. That's all I'm going to say.
And here come the shade.
No, let's be real. If Carver Columbus did not find offense last week, it was going to be a lot of shade thrown at them. And not just from me, from us in general. Because if Carver Columbus had messed around and lost the north side of Columbus, everybody would have been on Carver Columbus' head right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I would. Yeah. I gotta agree.
So that's why I'm like, don't come at me on that one now. You put me back in my old mode, and I'm gonna stay in my old mode for the rest of the season. It is what it is.
Tell it like it is, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Tell it like a TI is.
TI is, yeah.
That's right.
So Carver Columbus. On that note, I do want to say congratulations, Carver Columbus. Carver Columbus, I'm glad you won that game. Keep doing what you're doing going forward.
What's going on, Mr. Henderson? Carver Columbus on the hill. J-Bo said they're good down here. And yes, Marquise, rest in peace, Tito Jackson. An unexpected heart attack has taken the second member of the Jackson Five. Rest in peace, Tito.
Man,
We
I
can't
just
be
want to
starting
say,
our shows off like this.
man,
Like this.
yeah, we can't. I do want to say them pesky ass kids ain't shit. I'm sorry, ain't nothing. I'm sorry, them pesky kids would have
Yeah,
got away with it if it weren't for them pesky kids.
I
What
know
got away with it?
it. What's going on, man? Burke County, y'all beat Northside. Give us a few hints, man. Let us know what you saw against Northside. Give us a little intel. How you doing, Jeremy Jones Sr.? Welcome to the show. Yeah, it came a little early. We back at money. J-Bo, I don't know who you're talking about. So how you doing, Miss Esther? She's
I got beef with her too
what
Uh-uh.
she do?
over there on that other show.
Listen, don't be
I ain't mad.
defensive.
I ain't mad at her though, cause she's still showing love to her. So appreciate you, Miss Esther, showing up.
Welcome, beautiful. Welcome. And y'all need to somebody should alert the authorities because
I
all
like
y'all need to be arrested.
Obadiah, hey, you done switched up on us. I already called you out. But
We
it is what it is. You know what though? I'm gonna put it like this. Every now and then I do tune in to the competition, the other shows, see what's going on, see what they talking about. Ain't nobody realer than us though. And I know that for a fact, especially on Friday night.
Colt, don't
this,
worry about Pepsi.
that's right.
Exactly.
It's enough room for everybody to do what they gotta do. It's a niche for everybody. So
Yes, it is.
it is what it is. Yes,
Hold
you
on,
do.
wait. Can I do that one more? Hold on. Can I get a moment of silence for something real fast?
Sure.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. Appreciate you on reminding me on that, little sis. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. How you doing, Mr. Moore? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. So what we got? How you doing, Mr. Jones? Lee County is on the clock. Okay.
be well what they wish for, Cookie.
Cause boy, you talking man right now. And you, all right,
So is it
okay.
this week or
Who
next
is his
week?
team?
Thomas County Central.
Oh yeah, that's next week. But he got a bye week. Oh no, Central got a bye week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
Lee County coming into that game, and Lee County gonna come into that game with a good practice under their belt.
So we'll see. It's gonna be a great game. I hate I'm gonna miss it. Um. Let's see. Maine says Northside has a good wide receiver. Number one, keep that pressure on the quarterback, and you should be good. All right.
And yeah,
Thanks, man.
key word in that sentence is keep. That's what you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Yeah.
Hold on, who trolling Obadiah?
He talking about me.
That's more
Um,
than that. That's a S. That's more than one.
Well, I know one of them is me.
what's going on, Morris? Is it the pregame party? It surely is. What's going on, Paris? How you doing?
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we gonna
Oh, I'm
have some fun
sorry. I'm
tonight.
back.
I
I
already see this.
apologize. Let's see.
You said I need to take a shot thirsty. That's what you said.
Yeah, because I need to take another one too.
No,
I'm
you
sitting up
All right,
here
don't.
trying
bet.
to.
I promise you don't thirst. You don't need to take nothing else.
What?
You don't need to take
I
nothing else.
This water tastes nasty though.
Put one of them packets in there. Put a crystal light in there or something. But no.
She said a crystal light. Hell no.
you,
You showing your age on that one.
Flavor your water. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna flavor my water with some whiskey.
Miss Esther said Thomas County Central will be well rested. So let's get it.
Should
I
be.
hear you, sis. I hear you. Deshaun Hunter says everybody is hyping Bacon County.
Wow.
They hate Thomasville so much. For what though? Who hyping Bacon County?
I'm
I
trying
ain't
to figure
seen
out in
that.
what though.
Huh?
Hyping Bacon County in what though?
In football. They're saying everybody keeps saying so Thomasville and Bacon County play this week. And everybody, I guess what he's saying is people are saying, Bacon County is better than what you think. Don't sleep on Bacon County. They, all of that. So
Okay, and we're
Cause
gonna
they
back up to what
3-1
you
and
just
we
said.
3-1.
Hey, you said Bacon County playing who this weekend?
Thomasville.
Okay. It ain't the same Thomasville from last year. Bacon County has fallen off. What more needs to be said and understood on that?
Well, everybody is I guess apparently some people are saying different. I don't know. Larry Jones
Okay.
says we got 2 weeks to prepare and we're taking over the trap. You heard it here first. Okay. Harris says
Good luck.
Northside. Peach has to pressure the quarterback. Northside's quarterback will throw the ball away. Let's see. Laney and Thompson play Friday. Lou
Wouldn't
said
be
that
surprised
game.
if Thompson. I would not be surprised if Thompson losing that game.
Listen, Thompson said Trey is back. I talk like Trey, my nephew or something. I don't even know what that boy looked like. But yeah.
And I hear that, but here's my question, right? Here's my question on that. Has Tay took any hits all year?
I don't know.
Trey.
I'm sorry, Trey. Has
What did he
Trey taken
say?
any hits all year? No, because that matters. And here's my thing. It's the same. It goes back to the same conversation we had about Nick Wolford not playing in the scrimmage game and not playing the first game of the season. To whereas, you know, I'm hoping he's getting acclimated in practice. I'm hoping Tay Tay's getting acclimated in practice to getting hit.
Again, Trey has played.
Hey,
Okay, that's why I was asking the question. That's why I asked the question. Has he played?
Yeah, but we just trying to see why it's Tay.
cause of him they say. That's why.
Man, y'all know
Or that
exactly.
whiskey.
It's that whiskey.
Whiskey got you calling him Tay instead of Trey. Okay,
Hey,
Kay?
y'all know. Hey, y'all know who I'm talking about. Shit, I ain't studying y'all right now.
Okay,
I'm
let
on
me
one.
read.
I'm on one right now.
Larry Jones said he trying to figure out why people are big up in Bacon County too, because Thomasville gonna drill them boys. Cole says Thomasville about 30. How you doing, Elmo? What's going on, Mr. Ferguson? He says Thompson is back healthy. And Marquis says Thompson and Laney play September 27th, and Thompson is off this week. Maine says this is his second game, and he's a little bull. Thank
I
you.
gotta admit, I saw somebody, could have been Maine Lakes. I don't know. I want to give you credit if it wasn't you, but I think it was Maine Lakes posted a video, and the kid is a dog. Like that's on our page. You can go back and look at it. The kid is a dog. You know what I mean? I know he's gonna definitely make a difference on Thompson team. With that being said, I still like Laney by a score.
It's Lee Ivy. He posts
Okay.
Thompson stuff. What's going on, Danny? How you doing? Can somebody get Miss Anna up out of him? What's going on, Chris? How you doing?
What's happening?
What's going
Okay.
on?
Okay, that's Lee's nephew.
Okay, yeah, and he's been posting. Let me tell you, Lee. Shout out to him. He doesn't really come on the podcast, but he's in the group, and he's been posting about Thompson for years. I'm talking about way before 22 came through. He's been posting the whole time. And then when the influx came in, he was still posting. When they left, he was still posting. So shout out to him. He's definitely one of Thompson's biggest fans. Paris says game week Northeast versus Ace Academy this upcoming Friday. Northeast with a win.
Yeah. We shall see on that one.
What's coming? Where are these bots coming from? Y'all points out. Get
Man,
out of
I
here.
don't know.
I would say who invited them, but we're not going to entertain the devil this evening.
Shout out to Thomas County Central High School scoring the most halftime points in Jacket Nation history. Whew, that was brutal. It was.
Hey,
Like I said,
no. Sis, we ain't about to do this. This is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna reward them a participation trophy. I'm sorry, we're not gonna do that tonight. And TCC fans, if you're trying to reward yourself a participation trophy, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You really do, because one, look who you played. That's number one. And number two, you did what you were supposed to do against them. So why are you rewarding yourself a participation trophy? Because that's basically what you just did.
Keisha said the award has already been given.
Well, if y'all are happy with a participation trophy, then so be it. That just speaks volumes on how you feel about your team and how you really see about your team. Because again, if you that dude, be that dude.
And Larry Jones said last time they checked, they got the real trophy. So
yeah, that was last year. But my thing is, how does last week's game help you get to that trophy this year? It doesn't. Last week's game does not help you get to the trophy and keep your helmet at the top of the dome. So again, in 2 weeks, you will understand in 2 weeks. Because here's my receipt right now. Lee County will beat Thomas County Central by 2 touchdowns.
The agitator,
my Lord,
is
and guess what? No, because Thomas County Central forgets they got to travel to Lee County to play them.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, it's Lee. You got Lee County at home in Lee County, and you think you only need to stop one aspect of their game.
I'm just good because I know what's coming. So I mean, you keep talking, and I know what's coming. So I'm just trying to
blame it on the fans, man. Blame it on the fans for giving themselves a participation trophy for last week.
All right. Let's see. Obadiah said, "Not you on here preaching, but haven't said one word yet about your team."
What about my team? My team going 6-3 this year. My team finna run through Douglas County on Friday night. What else you need to know?
Frederick Douglass?
I'm sorry, Frederick Douglass. Yeah, what else you need to know?
And what?
In football.
Kenneth Hurst said, "We're not looking for no participating trophies. We're looking for 5A trophies." Lakeisha says it helps a lot. We got a lot of practice in and got to see some other players' talents.
Okay.
That's right. Now that's what it is. You give your backups reps. So
that's where Monroe, Cairo, Florida State University High School, and Thomasville, and Bainbridge helped you out to get your depth some help, right? Where they ain't gonna play none come these next 5 weeks. Your depth ain't playing for the rest of the season unless somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, they're playing when they play veterans.
Yeah, I give you that one. I give you that one. You right on that. I give you that. I give you that one.
Dro has entered the chat. Dro said, "I know you ain't talking about a team getting a participation trophy."
All right, Dro, come on, friend.
And he said he on the way.
I'm talking about a team getting a participation trophy. It's the fan base that brings it out because the fan base ain't trying to remain humble with this weak non-region schedule.
Larry Jones said,
No, it ain't Larry Jones. Now Larry Jones trying to imitate my boy Clay Davis. Shit. But anyway, all I'm saying is Thomas Vick. Huh?
Don't drink nothing else.
Hey, man. Hey, as long as the bartender don't bring me another shot, I'm good. But that's all I'm saying is Thomas County Central.
Okay. Kenneth said
pull back. Huh?
Kenneth said we did it 2 seasons ago in their yard.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. It's a different team. Totally different team from 2 years ago.
What's going on, Keita Boone?
Both
Rashad. Hold on. What's going on, Mr. White? We got a Maze Raider in the house. Welcome.
Ooh, Maze. I'm glad here. Mr. White, how you doing this evening? I don't want to push you off this podcast too early, so I'm not going to talk about y'all today. But I'm going to talk about y'all on Wednesday, though. Because y'all got a good game coming up on Wednesday. I mean, on Friday. So I'm going to talk about you on Wednesday.
He's agitated. Don't pay him no mind. What's good?
You really think they're gonna be Creekside?
Who, May?
Yeah.
You don't tell me nothing.
You really think May's gonna be Creekside on Friday?
I don't want to hear nothing about no Creekside.
And then on top of that, I wouldn't even be surprised if they lost to Drew at the end of the season. So I'm gonna talk about them on Wednesday.
Deshaun said Skip and Shannon about to get started up again.
Oh, it's coming. You see how we bring my brother out and he ain't even on. I draw him in.
He says he's on the way. He said Kenneth said they reload, they do not rebuild. And Pedro said you are not humble, my guy.
I am humble, my guy. I'm not talking about Cedar Grove this year because I understand what Cedar Grove is at. Yeah. I'm still sticking with my receipts of 6-3.
And what?
There she goes. She said, "What's Shady Grove doing?"
What's Shady Grove doing? Shady Grove about to do what they normally do: run through region.
And what?
In football, that's what Shady Grove about to do.
Dro said he ain't trying to hear that.
And that's fine. You ain't got to listen to it. You're going to see it on the scoreboard every week from here on out.
So are we amending? Okay, so every week on that. So are we amending our initial, the last part of your initial prediction? Do you still anticipate a third round exit for the Cedar Grove Saints, or do you see them going all the way to the Benz? Not the
I said third. I'm still sticking with the third round exit. 6-3, third round exit. Okay. We go home the week after Thanksgiving.
Okay, so okay. Well, we'll know if your prediction still holds up after Friday. I don't know because I'm not a prognosticator.
That you are not. Now, you know what though? Can we take the show in a different direction after we say hey to Dro?
What's going on, Dro? How you doing?
Hey, Dro.
He'll come in a minute.
Okay.
Dad said he's giving Friday Night Vibes PG-13.
And it is, and it just getting started.
He's stupid. But real talk. I do want to share this with. I'm gonna share this with the listeners.
Now you didn't mute my mic.
You were talking?
Yeah, he muted my mic while I was talking.
Man, you had your microphone muted when you came in. Don't accuse me of nothing I ain't do now. Because I'm over here trying to get this screen up on the. I'm up here trying to get this on the screen so people can see it.
My bad. Well, look here. No, we ain't moving on yet. Not yet. We ain't moving on yet.
Lord, here we go.
Did y'all hear me speak to y'all? Because if my mic was muted, then let me start over.
We didn't hear you. No, we didn't.
What's up, Kira, Yo, Jess, Mo, and this ninja? Been doing all the talking and everything. Now that I don't pop, then he want to move on to something else.
Nah, hold on. Joe, tell me something. What pissed you off the most that I've said so far?
Because you gonna try to tell somebody else what I've been telling you for years. How you gonna tell somebody else to be humble when you ain't humble? You know what I'm saying? I just told you the other night. You sitting up here analyzing everybody else, and then y'all went out there to Texas and let Georgia down. You be humble.
Well, again, Drew. Again, when
Sit
is
down.
Peach gonna travel and
Be
go
humble.
somewhere else outside of
Sit
Georgia?
down,
When
man.
is Peach gonna travel
Be
outside the
humble.
state of
Check
Georgia?
this out,
Joe,
man.
don't
Sit
start that.
down.
Joe, don't start that
Be
conversation,
humble.
like
Like I told you the
Joe.
other night, the
Don't start that
mystique is
conversation,
gone.
like.
The mystique is gone. I don't care if you drinking
Well,
Brian
y'all
Gray,
mystique been gone since
I
2009.
don't care what
So,
you
Joe, we're
drinking
not gonna
tonight.
have that conversation again tonight,
You
Joe.
gotta be humble. How you gonna sit up here and try to tell somebody else to be humble when you ain't humble? Huh?
Joe, I'm not trying to have the same conversation we already had on Friday night.
Man,
So again,
want to try to move on to graphs and charts and
win
things.
a championship in this decade and we can talk.
Done talk
Win
for
a
20
championship in this
minutes
decade and
about
we
what
can talk.
Thomas County Central ain't gonna do and everything. And the minute
So
somebody
you really
want to
think
talk
Thomas
about the
County
state,
Central?
he
No,
want to
no, no.
move on. He want to move on
Stop,
to
Joe.
diagrams and charts and all that kind of
Joe,
stuff. What?
Joe, stop right there. So you really think Thomas County Central gonna beat Lee County next week?
Bro, do you think Cedar Grove gonna redeem for losing out there in the state of Texas? Answer that question. You
Yes.
answer that. You answer
Yes,
that.
I do. So again, yes, I do. So again, back to my question, Joe. Do you really feel Thomas County Central has a chance to beat Lee County next week?
I do.
And what?
In football. That's what
Okay.
they playing, ain't it?
Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. We gonna see. We gonna find out next Friday night.
Oh Lord. Okay. So, how you doing, Miss Finley? Did I tell you, hey, Mr. Pace? How you doing, Chris? If I didn't, I'll tell you again.
I know, right?
You just said, go ahead, young Dro, let your shoulder lean.
I'm sorry, I didn't even speak to the people in the comment. What's up, everybody that's showing love? I can't go through all the names right now, but this man Remy hot. He get on here every week. He get on here every week and talk about everybody else. But the minute you start talking about them saying, "Oh, I told y'all what I thought it was gonna be. I said we gonna go 6-3." I don't care what you said. You been walking
What you care
around here
about? What you care about? What you care about, Joe? What you care about, Joe?
got your chest out and everything. Put
What you
your
care
chest
about,
in
Joe?
song
What you
before
care
you
about, Joe?
tell
You still,
somebody else to put their chest in. How about that?
Joe, you still, Joe, you still mad because City Grove done beat Peach County twice?
That ran me hot too. Say what?
Who? Laney? You said Laney?
Oh, you want to try to change the subject again?
No, I'm asking you. What did you say? What did you say, Joe? What did you say? What did you just say?
Put your chest in. That's what I said.
After that, okay. I thought you said something about Lane.
No. Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
what's going on, Mr. Gibson and Mr. Bell and Mr. Robert? Okay, go ahead.
So this is what we're looking at on the screen. From 3A on down, everything is about power rankings when it comes to playoff seeds, right? Mm-hmm. We all agree on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are current power rankings posted up on JHSA so everybody can keep track of them. So therefore, we can week by week scroll through and see where these teams stand at in 3A and below when it comes to power rankings and playoff seeds.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to get at. So
where your
right
team
now,
at?
Where your team at?
I asked you first. Where your team?
I asked you second.
Well, where your team?
You want to see my team? I ain't got to my team or your team yet. So our teams are down at the bottom. There go my team right there.
No, you don't pass us.
That's a long way down the road.
You don't pass us, bro. You don't pass us. We up there.
Okay, there y'all go. Y'all go. Y'all found it. Okay, y'all up there somewhere. There go Peach County. You happy?
Man, y'all long way down the road, ain't it?
But guess what? Even sitting at where we sitting at 0-2 because they don't count out of state games, we still in playoff contention.
Of course you'll make the playoffs.
Of course you're gonna make the playoffs. You just ain't gonna make no quarterfinals.
But that's for another day.
That weak reason.
Yeah,
Weak
that's for another day. I know we got a weak reason. Oh, I know City Grove got a weak.
Somebody else reason, but you won't tell the truth about the region y'all play in. That weak reason. You gonna talk about somebody else?
Stop, Joe, stop what you're doing, Joe. Because Joe, I done said this all summer long since the realignment that City Grove got a weak region.
You ain't said it tonight. I had to see it. You ain't say it tonight. I had to
Well, Joe, if you came on during the summertime, you would have heard it. But I would tell you again. I would tell you again. I got no problem saying City Grove got a weak region. I know City Grove got a weak region.
You didn't say it tonight. You
well,
didn't say it.
I'm saying it right now. City Grove got a weak region. I got no problem admitting that because it is what it is.
A weak region ain't gonna help you win out of state. I hope you know that.
He ain't gonna win the region.
Who gonna win?
I bet we do win. I bet we do win the region.
Duh.
But we'll have that conversation later. Because y'all distracted and wasting time. Man, I ain't trying to stay on here with y'all all night. I'm trying to get to the Falcons game here in a little bit.
You don't spend the whole 30 minutes talking about everybody else team. Now you want to try to move on.
Yo, this is not the City Grove Peach County show. We're moving on, Dro. We did that Friday night. We're not going to do it again tonight, Dro.
Yeah, that man, every time you bring up this thing, he want to move on. All right, go ahead with your graph.
Because, Dro, people ain't tuning in to listen to us talk about City Grove and Peach County. We got over 400 other schools to talk about.
We talking about your team.
Okay,
you don't get a hat up under the collar.
All right. Okay, I'm moving on, Dro. I'm moving on because this is Monday night. We're not doing this tonight, Dro. I'm moving on.
Okay, so listen. Can you go back up to 3A? Because in the midst of all that talking, I did not see anything. I wanted to see who was at the top. Was it Sandy Creek?
Yeah, Sandy Creek is in that top with number 1 seed in 3A right now. Which is surprising because they're followed by Harlem and Long County, which all that's gonna end up changing.
And Westover, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Why you say Harlem gonna change? I'm just curious.
Dude, one, the region that Harlem is in, and then number 2, they're going to lose going forward. Harlem is not going to carry out and run through the season undefeated.
Rashad said Mays beat a good Douglas team.
No, they didn't.
No, they did beat Doug. They beat them.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, I'm not denying the fact they beat Doug. They did not beat a good Douglas team. That's what I'm saying.
Also, Douglas did they play? Douglas County or Douglas Astro?
No, the Douglas Astros, Frederick Douglas. That's what they played.
So what he's saying is Frederick Douglas is not good. Okay.
What I'm saying is Douglas is not the team that everybody thinks that they are.
They gonna beat Cedar Grove.
See there, y'all. Okay. All right, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see this Friday. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna see this Friday.
Let's move on down to 2A.
Thank you. We're gonna see this Friday. Man, ain't nobody trying to have this conversation again. We done had this thing. We did this thing Friday. Ain't nobody trying to repeat that.
He needs some milk.
Man, you done got all in your feelings because somebody called you out.
No, I'm not in my feelings, Joe. No, Joe, my problem is, Joe, you're so focused on City Grove. Focus on what your team needs to do on the go forward.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Talking about 2A, as of right now, Morgan County sits with the number 1 seed in public. Because, Joe, you need to focus on your squad and make sure your squad do what they do.
What about my squad? We talking about your squad.
Well, Joe, how many years you been waiting to have this conversation?
Bro, what you mean?
How many years you been waiting to have this conversation? You been waiting 10 years out? You been what?
I told you it was gonna come to an end.
You been waiting 10 years to have this conversation, and you just so happy to have this conversation.
We tried to take
you been waiting,
man. Go ahead.
Well, you been holding this in for 8 to 10 years right now. Ooh, Lord. Well, you said holding this in for 8 to 10 years. Well, you supposed to let this out a long time ago.
Man, come on, man, with your graph. I know you eager to finish it. Go ahead.
Okay, so Jamal. So welcome to the podcast, Jamal Monday. He says Morgan County is the best team in 2A. Barry, man, do you hear that?
And what?
He said Morgan County is the best team in 2A. Welcome to the podcast, by the way, Jamal.
Yeah, he said that, and I said, in what?
I'm gonna need to check you out too.
Yeah, go on and check that profile.
Yeah, I need to check that profile.
I'm gonna say this to you tomorrow Monday. Y'all are not the best team in 2A right now. I will tell you that because you have some other teams that you got to worry about, and the main team you need to worry about is Pierce County
Yep.
and Stevens County.
Yep.
And
Now,
Columbus.
yeah, Carver Columbus. Now, if Appleton had they QB1, I would say Appleton, but I can't because they don't have a QB1 anymore.
I like Burt County over Morgan. Like, come on, like.
And that's what. Thank you. And I was about to get to that too. Burt County. Now, at the same time, there is a sleeper. It's two sleeper teams. Well, actually, I'm gonna say three in 2A that can sneak up on Morgan County. That's Sumter, Callaway, and Rockmart.
Oh yeah, definitely. We know what Rockmart can do. Sumter is going to be a surprise this year for a lot of people, and Callaway is another traditional powerhouse that's going to always be around. So
Yeah.
So with Morgan County dropping down from 3A down to 2A, I get it, but
hey,
don't
again,
put all your eggs in one basket.
again, bro. Until we sis, if y'all can check that, because again, I think we paying too much attention to this Jamal Monday guy I never heard of him to come out talking about Morgan County.
I checked the profile. He's from Greensboro. He looks legit. So I'm sorry. We apologize, Mr. Monday.
We got a troll on here that we just got to check.
We don't trust at all. Like he could tell me that the sky was blue, and I would have to go outside and because he's that much of a cretin, and he lies about lying. I mean, he's just terrible, and he creates all these different profiles. So let me apologize to you. You do look legit, and I would like to say welcome to the podcast. He's from Greensboro, Greene County, just played Morgan County, and so maybe he has some insight as to what we're talking about. So thank you. Okay, let's go.
All right, Division 2. I am shocked. I'm gonna be honest. I'm shocked not to see Toombs County sitting at the. I'm sorry, not Toombs County, but Bowden. I'm shocked not to see Bowden sitting at number one, but I get it because they have a loss. So therefore, in single A Division 2, you got Lincoln County, Tryon, and Clinch, and Irwin sitting up top. Bowden barely making a top eight seed. I get the power rankings, but I do see Bowden moving up in these rankings, as the weeks move on.
I might freestyle about it. We have two new.
So with that being said, the folks down there with the Broken Hammer in Brooks County.
What my friend Dwayne?
My thing, and this is what I'm trying to get Brooks County to understand. What you do, yes, you control majority of your destiny by winning out, but do understand that the people you played and the people that they played is going to have effect on you. So do your part and win out, Brooks County.
They got Fitzgerald this week, don't they?
No. They got somebody else that's gonna beat a hole in them this week.
Who is
it? Pierce County.
Oh, they play Pierce.
But Pierce County helps them out in the long run in their opponent's record, the second column.
Well, if you see the weight that their opponent, if you look at it, that's why undefeated teams are better. Your winning percentage is gonna give you the majority of the weight. So their opponent winning percentage is gonna be fine. But you got to look at your record, your opponent's winning percentage, then your opponent's winning percentage. So if Pierce County have not been playing any strong teams, which is why they are not at the top of the 2A, it's not going to help them at all.
Well, and I hear what you're saying, and I agree with part of what you're saying. And my thing is, with them. If they can win out, that's where the biggest multiplier at is with them winning out,
Yeah,
right?
it's
If they can.
business.
Yeah, that's
Now,
what it was. They played Fitzgerald last week. I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, you right. They do got Pierce this week.
so, but my thing is, if Brooks can find a way to win out, this even with this loss they're going to take this week against Pierce County, win out, it's going their non-region schedule is going as far as their opponent's record is going to benefit them more.
Oh, wait a minute. They got Irwin in their region, right?
Yeah, if
Well,
I'm
they
not
won't.
mistaken, I think they do.
Well, they won't win out. That's simple.
Oh, you saying
That's
they
simple.
won't?
That's simple mathematics. They get at least
Okay.
2 more losses on their resume.
Enough said on that. Then let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Then ain't no need to keep talking about it. But at the end of the day, from 3A down, the power rankings, I think we agree that it's a lot of factors that play into these playoff seeds and how teams perform will make a difference on the seed that they get going into the playoffs. I think we can all agree on that.
So y'all did show Mr. Shields where Morgan County was, didn't you?
Yeah, Morgan County and 2A as of today is at number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Deshaun said if this was a television show, it would be a whole lot of beeping. Yeah, that's what happened when the agitator gets agitated. That's what you.
But I want to pat myself on the back and give my brother back to his old self. He can take it. If he can't stand it, he would have got out the kitchen, but he can take it.
That's right. He certainly can. What's going on? Mr. Monday has a son that plays for Morgan County. Shout out to him. And he said Callaway is in their region. They have athletes all over the field.
It's gonna be a good game. That for sure. That is gonna be a good game for sure.
What's going on, Darwin? How you doing? House divided come Friday. We not gonna look at you sideways when you come in the children's stadium with your north side gear on. We
better not, Darwin. You better not. I know you got family ties over there at north side, but you better not.
Okay.
Darwin, don't do it like that, bro.
Don't do it
like that, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Play it safe and just watch some Kappa stuff, and then we'll be good.
I understand, Darwin. Trust me, I understand. I wish y'all look over there, but don't do it, bro.
Don't do it, bro.
Oh, okay. So, where's the Wizard? Now, earlier, the Wizard was talking about he was flying in, but we ain't seen him. So, what is he doing?
Man, I don't shit.
Nah, don't. I heard that dude was talking about the deal and thing. Nah, he can stay where he at. He can stay where he at.
Oh, okay.
Man, how you gonna? Man, I don't know how you gonna do the Wizard like that.
God, bro, we don't be talking about the deal and thing on him. You know, what's wrong with you?
So,
you need to holler and tell him keep that where it is. Don't bring that to the show.
Hold on, let me see something. Let me see. He said something to the effect of he got to call him by his government name now.
What?
So what
is that what you trying to say?
So what is the Wizard government name?
No, not the Wizard. He's talking about Lucifer's government name.
They say don't say the devil, and so the Wizard was like, "What you want me to call him by a government name? I'll say Lucifer." But he knows now. He was warned last week, and he not fixing to get his behind on him and say nothing about nothing. Am I correct, Mr. Wizard?
Oh boy, why it take you so long to speak, bro? What you had to do? You had to transform so long. Why it took you so long to speak? No, you hear me talking to you. Why took you so long to speak? You don't make Jess wait that long for an answer. When she speak, you speak. You it don't take that long. What you back there doing? Huh?
Taking shots with Thirsty.
Y'all let the Mexican fella come on tonight.
We don't let him do anything. That's a grown man. He got just as much right to be here as anybody.
And if I say you ain't gonna be here, you ain't gonna be here. How you like them man? How you like? Huh?
Hey, you know what you can do, Mexican fella?
No, don't tell me. Tell me what I could do so I can make it happen. Tell me. I want you to tell me.
My
You can
Lord.
kiss me where the sun don't shine.
Get on with it.
Now what?
Get on with it.
Say?
What you here for, man? What you want tonight? What?
Oh, all I want to do is talk about how well I did last week. Can I do that?
Yes.
Get on with it, man. Get on with it.
Sooner rather than later. Okay, so what you got, Mr. Wizard? Welcome, y'all. Everybody say hello to the Wizard and come on, bring.
Hi, Mr. Wizard.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
We're blessed. Okay. A private category.
Oh, I can't show my private.
No, we're not doing that anymore.
Okay. So private. I went 5-1 overall. Yeah, PAC kind of jacked me up over Johns Creek. I guess they ain't got the quarterback whisper down there no more. It is what it is.
So that score was actually switched
backwards.
around.
Yeah, it was backwards.
Okay.
I gotta recalibrate my Magic 8 Ball on them.
I thought you got a new one.
I did get a new one, but you know, sometimes throughout the season, I have to recalibrate. Just like I'm gonna do, I'm gonna recalibrate it this week. That's for sure. But D2 went 7-2 overall. I did not expect Fitzgerald to handle Brooks the way they did, and Seminole County. Y'all need to wake up.
Sis, you got anything to say about that Brooks County Fitzgerald game?
I'm gonna say this, Miss Esther, the hammer is broken. I said it, not correct me, cause I said it first. It don't matter if they won Friday night, cause them purple, them lilac raindrops ain't hitting on nothing anyway.
Lavender sprinkles
And that's all I
came
got.
through. Them lavender sprinkles came through Bruce County, and somebody said last week.
The lavender sprinkles.
Okay.
Lilac.
Lilac. Oh, that's even worse. Y'all are funny. All right, so again, Bruce County, Seminole County let me down this past weekend. Single A D2. It is what it is. Moving on. Single A D1. Again, Bruce County Fitzgerald. I really thought, Vidalia, I appreciate you bringing me back to reality, Vidalia. Thank you. I needed that.
We could have told you that, but
yeah.
Yeah, but the game was a lot closer than what a lot of people thought, though.
A win is a win, Mr. Wizard.
Facts on that. I can't even knock you.
Told you Dodge County was for real.
And we gonna see real soon. 2A. Stevens County. Yeah. I was expecting you to pull the upset over a Coney, but you laid an egg. And Carver Columbus, congratulations on finding some offense. I hear you got a new OC. Yeah. Looks like he's doing you some good. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump on the Carver Columbus train for a little while.
We'll be playing for the state championship this year.
Who will?
And what?
Carver.
Okay.
And what? And that what you'd like to say? And what?
I mean, it's possible because depending on, well, I don't know. I need to go look at the brackets to see what side Pierce County be on and what side Carver Columbus is going to be on.
They're not bracketed.
That's right. Damn it.
Okay. I do want to say one thing. Appleton County, enjoy your next couple of weeks in the top 10 because you're going to be dropping out.
Jamal
Well,
Monday said Morgan County is winning 2A.
but
And what?
And
I
what?
don't know about that. Pierce kind of strong, but Apple kind of playing another Florida team this week, right?
I hope they ain't going out embarrassing us even more.
I think I saw where they might be playing. I might be wrong on that, but I thought I saw where they may be playing another Florida team this week.
I hope not. Stay your butt in Georgia.
Well, when you talk about Appleton, one, you got to get the taste for apple pie in your mouth because they're about to lose to Swanee of Florida this week. And then they're going to turn around and lose to Fitzgerald and close out the season with 2 losses against Cook and Pierce. So I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up 5-5.
Sound about right to me.
That's just me. But I'm going to move on down to 3A.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought Jefferson and the new, what's that haircut style called? A mullet? I thought that Jefferson and the new mullet guy was going to handle business, but they disappointed me. And Mary Persons just laid down and got violated against Troop.
Where my friend Lee? Come back to see us, friend. We ain't seen since last Wednesday.
I ain't seen you.
Let me ask y'all a question since we on Mary Person. Is Mary Person's food go?
Yes.
And why do you say that?
Because go ahead, babe. I don't mind. I'll wait to do some.
No, I mean, okay, I'll just say this. I just go back to last season, right? So the game that I saw, the one game that I saw, Duke Watson got folded like a lawn chair. I felt so bad for that baby. Mary Persons just couldn't get it together. Like they just looked
average.
Yeah, they just didn't look good. And they were saying that most of that team is coming back. So now I get that, Duke Watson was a spectacular player and he's a huge piece of your success. But that one player making that much of a difference in 3A just gave me a bit of concern. Okay. It gave me pause. So you can go.
Well, the bottom line is Mary Person was highly ranked due to the fact of last season and what it was that Duke Watson was able to do for them.
Right.
When you look at the start of the season, they beat new coach Young Jackson, which is a rival game. We don't know what Jackson is going to be with a new coach and things like that. Guy from Stockbridge went over. Then the team out of Canada, we don't really know much about them. We don't know who they were. We see them flying in from Canada and all of that, and Mary Person handling them pretty good, but we don't really know what that team is about. Then they get another win with an outmatched opponent, and they make it number 2 in the state and all of that, riding high off of Duke Watson and the fact that 3A is the bottom of the barrel this year. But as soon as they get into region play, a lowly Troop County, and you see what happened at Pitt Stadium. This was in Forsyth, Georgia now.
Yeah, but, and Troop County lost 22 starters. They lost everybody.
But and get off the piggyback off that, can we say Troop County is lowly though?
Yes. When you just lost the Whitewater the week before, when Troop County just lost the Whitewater the week before, and then come in 2 Mary Persons and beat them. Yes.
So, but that's just my opinion.
What about LaGrange? What's y'all opinion on LaGrange?
I think LaGrange is one of those teams that you'll see fighting at the end of the year. Started out with that loss to Douglas, lost a lot and just got to kind of jail because LaGrange is a team that they're known to reload over there and not rebuild. So I think as the season progressed, LaGrange will will show the rise to be cream of the crop. I think they don't challenge for a championship, but I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see them third quarterfinals, semifinal rounds.
All right. Okay. One last question. Then we're gonna move on from this bracket. 3-8. Calhoun.
You did.
Based on what I've read, they had issues with finding a quarterback. They were doing the 2 quarterback system early on this year, or there was a lot of there were questions as to who was going to be the quarterback. And and I know, if you got 2 quarterbacks, you have how many?
None.
None. So we'll see.
Nobody cares about Calhoun.
Okay. 4A. And shout out to Patrick Watkins, 4A state champion in the building. I'm gonna read it every time, friend. We're gonna get
I
your
don't blame
money.
him for ripping hard, because they waited a long time to get that one. So
Well,
yeah.
I agree. I agree with that, Joe, but I got a problem with my boy Pat.
What's up?
Because we've been doing this podcast every week, man. Did we see Pat Watkins after the Hoco game?
You know what? Now that you mention it, I don't remember seeing it.
He did. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he came in here and he was mad. Because he said that boy came and stole all their plays. And that's why
he did.
No, that was Friday night after the game. I can understand the anger.
Yeah.
But we hadn't seen Pat Watkins since until tonight.
He came on last week. All he said was 4A state champion in the building.
Okay.
But he came on.
Okay.
Hey, can I move on so I can get ready and fly up north? I didn't want to fly up north. I want to fly up north.
Oh, you finna fly up north without finishing. Now be nice. Go ahead.
I'm trying to be nice.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 4A. I went 5-1 because Jefferson let me down.
Yeah, it's your fault. You should have known better.
Recalibrate my 8 ball.
Okay.
5A. 9-1. Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
Who put Sequoia in the top 10?
I mean, Sequoia had been playing good ball. That's an upset. I think that's probably the biggest upset of the weekend. I think me and Thirsty was talking, and someone asked on Friday, and they was talking about the Mayor Person troop loss, but that was expected, really. That was about an even played game. The Sequoia and the Sprayberry, with Sprayberry, it shouldn't have been nowhere on Sequoia's level. That was possibly one of the biggest upsets to me on last Friday.
Well, damn, we actually agree on something. Okay. Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. Please don't put this team on me, okay? I just want to point it out. I just want to point it out. They beat a whole bunch. The people they beat weren't worth a quarter, but they still undefeated. So I'm just gonna give them a shout out. And it's not my school. Don't Arabian Mountain me, please.
Okay.
Shout out to Tri-Cities.
My Lord.
My Lord. Thank you for saying it. I don't know why she do it to herself.
She do it to herself.
The cab cannon and APS school.
Okay, shut up. Go to 6A.
Okay, I'm going to 6A. So in 6A, I did go undefeated. Called everything the way I saw it. I want to say, what's your name? Yo? Is your daughter right now?
Is she who?
Is she around? Nearby?
No.
I do want to hear that. Na 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 na. Goodbye. Colquitt County. I told you. Colquitt County will not see the top 10 again this year. They are done.
First time in a long time, Colquitt County will not be ranked in the top 10.
Now, and the only reason I'm saying is because it's a down year for Colquitt, and this was expected, and especially as you get into their region play, it makes sense. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But outside of that, Buford handled business at a spec against Carrollton. Douglas County. I'm looking forward to the Douglas County Carrollton game here soon. But
That'll be two. That'll be 2 losses for Doug.
Yeah, I agree with you. Man, we agreeing a lot tonight. What's wrong with you? You been smoking?
There's something in the water. But go ahead to your record.
Okay, so not doing too good on my pick'ems this year so far, but I finna get better because I finna recalibrate my magic 8 ball. I went 5-5 last week. Overall for the season, I'm 29-21.
That man 15% on the season.
Huh?
At this point, just start flipping the coin. That 8 ball ain't working.
It is. It's working. It works. See, because overall, though, right? Overall, for the season,
Yeah.
I'm still at my 80%.
Well, you need to pick better games.
You mean to tell me just because I get 20% of the games wrong, I'm bad?
No, Turla. That's not what I'm saying. But keep going. Show the weekly results. Let's show the weekly results. Let's see what my buddy Yo is. Oh.
Who is that? He ain't nowhere on my leaderboard. That's for
My
sure.
Lord.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, last year champions ain't nowhere on here. Oh, but I am gonna give a congratulations and a shout out to. Now y'all know I'm foreign.
Antoine Warrell.
Him. Say it one more
Antoine
time.
Warriors. Shout out. He's the
Antoine
new
Warriors. I want to give you congratulations on winning the pick'ems last week, but it ain't gonna happen again.
He's ahead of you right now. New Hampstead fan. He's the one that let us know about that quarterback from last year, or that they have.
And last year, he ain't gonna stay in the league. Because he gonna miss this week. He ain't playing
Y'all check my receipts. Y'all will see my name on this board after this weekend.
Yo, you said that last week. So we checking this week receipts, right? Not last week. I'm asking for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, babe. I get it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, but I checked it. I'm right there. If I throw a goddamn hand out, I grab J-Bo Wilson real quick. So I'm right there.
The eternal optimist.
I got 22 minutes to get to Philly. So therefore, I'm going to say, y'all have a good evening. I'm glad to talk to yo. Jessica, Kier, and the Mexican fella. I'm going to see y'all in 2 days.
Okay, you
right,
take care.
Wilson.
Go on and tell Thirsty to get out the bottle and come on do these polls real quick.
You don't even want to know what he's doing right now.
I really don't care. I just want to get his ass back. Thank you.
Y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all on Wednesday.
All right, you be good. Drafts. Okay, some more thing. All right, so why should I be ashamed of myself, Marquise? I don't know if Mr. Map is still on here, but shout out to Mr. Map. You were on here. I want to tell you hello. And Miss Stamos, Camden County, is in.
Hold on. Go up a little bit to Barry Van comment. I'm trying to figure out what Barry Van trying to say right here.
The game hasn't started yet, and the Eagles are already up 14-0. They're saying that the Eagles will demolish the Falcons. I do.
Ooh, child.
Okay. I took the wrong Eagles then, so I still disagree with that, Barry, but okay.
Okay. So, Thirst.
What's up?
Let's do the poll, sir.
Oh, okay. We can do that. So, as always, as we always do on here, it's going to be FNL on the right because that's the right pole with the AJC on the left pole.
Because they out in left field somewhere.
Yeah, as we always do. All right. So, again, FNL on the right, AJC on the left. Y'all tell me what the problem is.
I can't see none of that. I'm old. Okay.
You ain't got the glasses on today?
I do.
Okay.
I'm good.
So as far as private goes, we all got the same teams. The only difference is we do have them in different orders. With the exception of we got Holy Innocents to where they have Wesleyan down in at number 9 on the AJC poll. I like Holy Innocent's resume better than I like Wesleyan's resume. That is something for the fans to decide on, or should I say the listeners to decide on. But you won't be disappointed when you go look at Holy Innocent's resume. I guarantee you that.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Where we at? D2?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. What have I done here today? Oh, never mind.
Drink
I'm
too
going in the
much
right
in
direction. No, I'm going in the right direction. No, I just had to make
Hennessy.
sure I was going in the right direction.
It's called Brown.
Yeah,
No,
drink
it
too
ain't
much
called
Hennessy.
Brown. You want to do this?
No.
Okay, then. Leave me alone. So, for the most part, 1, 2,
So
3, 4, 5. I think we all agree.
do you have it, Obadiah? He says zoom in a little on the FNL side. Can you see it? I think he did already. Okay.
There we go. So, Irwin, Manchester. Greene County disappointed a lot of folks this week with the loss that they took. Well, last week with the loss that they took, but we still feel they're a top 5 team. And then we got Bowden. And for us, Tryon rounds out the top 5. For the AJC, Clinch County rounds out the top 5. I think Clinch County ends up showing their true colors very soon.
But they got Brooks in there.
Yeah, that's why I say. Yeah, that's why I say very soon as they approach. Now we both got Brooks. Yeah, we dropped Brooks from 8 down to 10, and brought Meta in. But our thing is, I just don't. I think we as a panel can agree we don't see early county as the early county from last year. Being realistic, not yet anyway. Because when you get down to early county, there are a few things you got to take into consideration with early county. One, they took 2 losses to some teams that I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel they should have took Westover and LaGrange. Yes, you beat Sly County, but Sly County is down. You beat Miller County. For me personally, I want to see how you perform against Seminole County and Pelham. That's what I want to see. How do you perform against those 2 teams in your region that are really the only teams you need to contend with? Y'all got anything y'all want to add?
Let's see. I don't. I'm just reading the comments. Let's see. Miss Esther says Irwin is going to make some noise. She also says Lincoln is doing pretty good as well. Jamal Mundy says Greene County was supposed to lose to Morgan County.
Yeah, they were. That's why we only dropped them down 1 spot.
I don't think they're supposed to lose to them.
But they did play a good game though against them though. At the end of the day, I don't care how you want to spend that loss on them. It was a competitive loss.
Yeah, I saw the Greene County team. That's a pretty good team. So
they just once their quarterback just kind of gets his rhythm, I think they'll be even better.
Yeah.
I mean, but you lose. I mean, the Morgan County loss they took. Yes, it hurt them. But you came back, and I don't know which one. I don't know which one it is. Is it Greene County got exposed against Laney, or Laney just matched up well with them? I don't know.
Atlanta's gonna be a good team this year. That's the bottom line.
I
And
think
that's what I'm thinking.
and just for me to interject, I think when everybody thinks or speaks of Laney, it's just shocking to even see that they're a part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have those things that you base or you factor where they are, but it's still the fact that we talking about Lucy Laney. Like what? So I think that plays a part in it too.
Mm-hmm. Astute assessment.
Yeah, that part. Whatever she said.
I said an astute. That is an astute assessment.
Thank you, sis. You know I understand.
I know you do. You ain't no turtle.
Hey, we have our moments. Work
Hey,
with us.
one thing about it. I
And,
don't understand what astute mean, goddamn. So I'll be a turtle.
And Marquise said Laney just matched up well with them. Laney has a great head coach. Danny says Bowden should win the state championship if they continue to play some great disciplined football, control the clock, and score. Maine says Burke County runs the Augusta area. Okay.
Mm.
Who
Ooh.
said
Don't
who
stop
run the?
reading now, sis.
Burke County.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, it's the
So,
Augusta region. Like,
I know.
okay.
We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving
Okay.
on to Division One.
I mean, okay.
We're gonna keep it moving on to Division One.
sure.
All right, for us, nobody in Division One moved. Everybody did what they were supposed to do this week, so we didn't move anybody. As far as the AJC, they decided to flip flop a few teams around. But for us, everybody did what they were supposed to do, so we're not going to give them a participation trophy.
There it is. Let's see. Lakeisha said peach is okay, but it depends on what they pull out of the basket. Sometimes they hold the lemon. Okay, so let's see. We had one losing season in how many years? But we got a whole. Okay, if it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. It don't have to make sense to nobody but you. Let's see. We on 2A? Let's go.
Yep. All right, so 2A. Um, Sumter moved up because Sumter, Burke County, Carver, Columbus moved up because of losses taken by Stevens County and Appleton. We dropped Laney out and brought in North Murray again. So this is what I'm gonna say. Appleton County. Um, from my take, I expect you to lose this weekend, but I hope you don't. Because if you do lose this weekend, you probably won't see the top 10 again until the playoffs until the playoffs come around. So Appleton County handle business going forward. Laney, get you a quality win in a few weeks when you do take on Thompson, and you'll be back in the top 10 because of,
Apple
in
will
my
be out.
opinion, yeah, Apple is going to be out. That's going to be your opportunity to come back in. And not only Appleton, but I'm also looking at North Murray. And the reason I'm bringing North Murray into the conversation is because when you start digging and you actually pay attention to what North Murray has coming up and has to deal with, North Murray has to deal with Ringo, North Carr Christian, and Rockmart.
We got a
So,
question. Oh, go
yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say North Murray has a tough region to deal with. So that was my thing about North Murray. I don't expect North Murray to stay in our top 10 long.
Okay. Um, let's see. Miss Esther has a question. She wants to know what's going on with Callaway. And Mr. Wembley, welcome to the podcast. He said just his opinion, but Pierce, Carver, Columbus, or Appleton might be a state championship this year.
I'm gonna scratch Appleton off your list because they lost their QB1. And what I am gonna do is bring in as of right now, Sumter County.
Okay. Well, you gonna
Pierce,
ask Miss
Carver, Columbus, and Sumter. But again, though, it all depends on how things play out in that region.
Miss Esther has a question about Callaway.
Callaway
Yeah.
is fine. Callaway took 2 losses to some higher powered teams. They lost to Opelika out of Alabama and Rockmart maybe or someone like that, or not Rockmart, but Cartersville. I mean Cedartown or somebody. So
No, Cass. No.
Cass,
Callaway lost to
Cass.
Cass and Opelika. That's who they
Okay,
lost to.
losing to Cass and Opelika ain't nothing to shake a stick at. Callaway will be okay.
Callaway
Yeah,
gonna play.
Callaway is
They
fine.
gonna play Callaway ball.
Exactly.
And
All I'm saying is this: Callaway will most likely beat Morgan County at the last game of the year.
ooh. Danny Jones says the podcast, is it possible for Sumter County to win the state championship if they continue to play great the rest of the season?
Anything is
You
everybody has
answered,
at least a point one percentage to win the state championship.
you answered your
They
own
just
question, Danny. If
yeah,
they continue to play well and win games,
yeah.
they'll win.
I mean, they need some luck though. I'm gonna be honest. Something County's gonna need some luck because when they go in and face Carver Columbus on October 17th, that's gonna dictate the number one seed out that region. That's number one. Number two, they gotta navigate through the playoffs. Does their non-region schedule, help them navigate through the playoffs? I don't think so. Past the quarterfinals. Past the quarterfinals.
Well, the one thing, taking Applin out the thing, I know you said Sumter, but me personally, I'll put an asterisk by Sumter, but I'll add Burke County in there before I add Sumter.
Yeah. I was ready for Maine Lakes to say something. He must have gone away.
Okay.
Ryan says the freshman is better than QB1. He's talking about Applin because he's
Well,
focused on football. He was a quarterback all summer for Applin, and the senior decides he wants to play at the last minute.
I mean, Apple got to prove that. That's something that he's going to have to prove on the field. We're only going by what you produced last week as of right now. We can only go by what you produced last week and what we expect your expectations to be. The thing is, you produce on the field week by week and improve week by week, then you're good, Appleton County. So that's your thing, Appleton County, right now. Improve week to week.
Jamal he said Morgan County and Callaway will be playing for the state championship. He didn't say it quite like that, but that's what he meant.
I'm not buying that. That one there, ain't nobody buying that. If anybody got any common sense about 2A football, if Pierce County is not in that conversation for a state title game, you should not pay attention to it. I'm just saying right now. I mean, it's the truth. You got to be honest with yourself.
Who is they, man? He said they don't respect Burke County. Who was they? You talking about the AJC?
Hey, Mike, this for you.
La 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 la. Hey, good night.
Hey, fool. Hey, my footie.
Boy, I ain't even mad at you on that one.
If Appleton can't win a state title with the receivers they've got, it ain't the kids at this point.
No.
Antoine got something to say about that. Sure enough.
No, we're not buying that. It's more than just a quarterback. I mean, it's more than just a receiver. It's all about the delivery system, and then two, like I said, coaches got to put the kids in position to make plays on both sides of the ball. It's common football. That's common football.
My apologies, Jamal. He's talking about the region championship game at the end of the year. My apologies.
The same thing applies at the end of the day. Your quarterback has to grow every game. Because you got to understand, you're walking in with a freshman quarterback that hasn't played at this level before.
He's not. He's
Therefore,
Morgan County. He's not Apple.
Oh, okay. Even with more, it is what it is. All right, we're gonna move on to 3A. 3A for top 5 Yes, we have a disparity between Harlem and Cherokee Bluff, between both poles. When it comes to Harlem and Cherokee Bluff, because of the losses taken and the situations going with 3A being down this year, they're benefiting. Cherokee Bluff dropping down from what 4A, Harlem benefiting from benefiting from a weak non-region schedule. Do your thing, enjoy the success that you're having right now. I personally expect it to change for both teams coming within the next few weeks. But we're going to give you and let you benefit from what you're doing. Just say thank you to Jefferson for losing. Um, Doug, we got Doug at 7. We both us and the agency agree on that. We have an issue. We have an issue with Lagrange being at 3-2, bringing Cairo back in at 2-2, and you still having Calhoun in the poll at 1-3. We don't agree with bringing in a 1-3 team into the poll right now in Calhoun. Granted, Mary Persons took a loss that no one expected them to take against a Troop county, against Troop, but there's other quality teams out there that the AJC could have brought in outside of Mary Persons. I mean, not Mary Persons, but I'm sorry, Calhoun. At this point in time, it's just too early to bring Calhoun back in. Let Calhoun reestablish themselves in the region play, and then you can bring them back in. At least that's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm. That's how the panel feels about it.
Okay. Any comment? No.
I don't see any.
Okay.
Mr. Robert says, watching out for Peach County Trojans and Coach Westbrook in 2024. What's going on, Mr. McDaniel? Welcome to the podcast. What's going on, Mr. Gladden? How are you? And what's going on, King Cornelius? How you doing?
4A. I know for me personally, I'm just waiting for some things to happen so we can move marriage up where they deserve to be. But it's gonna happen in due time because once Warner Robins, Paris, Benedictine get into region play, marriage to be where they need to be, which is a top 4A right now. Outside of that, we both see the same teams in 4A. We just have them ranked differently. Like I said, everything is going to sort itself out in due time within the next coming weeks.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm still surprised AJC has Perry ranked that low. I just don't think that they're that low. Let's see. What's going on, King Hustle? Athletic training. Mr. Wembley says the 4A state champ will come out of that Warner Robins region. He likes Marist and Cartersville, but that whole region is tough. Miss Esther says she's really shocked about Benedictine. That must be rebuilding. No, they're very good, Miss Esther. What happened to Benedictine is that they played Rabun Gap, which is basically the IMG of Georgia. They play in the North Carolina region. They don't even play teams in Georgia, really. And they played Beaufort. And they only lost by a point in Beaufort, and they probably shouldn't have lost, but we're not going to go there. So they're 1-2, but the team that they lost to, now Rabun Gap just beat them to sleep, but Rabun Gap will beat anybody to sleep, more than likely. And then they played Beaufort. So in Beaufort. So that's why they're still ranked. I think Benedictine will be just fine.
Yeah, and in order to sum it up, Benedictine has some quality losses.
Yeah, I said it. I talk too much. I said I went around the world to get across the street. I'm
saying around the world and now, yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Stone? Welcome. Mr. Hampton, welcome. He says he's ready for his Gators to get into region play. We moved to Sean Franklin to running back. We finally got some size in the backfield. Welcome to
Oh,
the podcast, Mr. Hampton. He's a Ware County Gator.
okay.
Danny says he likes Warner Robins or Cartersville winning the state championship in 5A. Miss Stamos says they played Camden in the scrimmage and won against us. You talking about Benedictine, Miss Stamos? Let me know who you're talking about. Brian Wembley says Benedictine will probably be in the finals, if not the semifinals. I don't disagree.
Well, I'm gonna say this: one of the teams that's gonna be in the finals is gonna be Marist at the end of the day. Sorry to say, that's what the reality is in 4A. It's Marist against everybody else.
Well, and here's the thing, bro. I ain't gonna disagree with what you're saying, but here's the thing: with the way the brackets are set up, because 4A and above are still going on brackets.
Yeah.
That region 1 4 seed has to play Marist. Now you talking about possibly Ware County, Perry, Benedictine, or Warner Robins travel to Marist. All 4 of those teams has the possibility of being Marist. So I'm not just sold on it's Marist. Although Marist may get that top seed, the fact that they have to play that region 1 in the first round, that's going to be crucial for them.
But the key thing you said in that is they got to go play where?
It don't.
At
It
Marist.
don't. It don't matter because let's be real. Thomas County Central beat Marist in Marist last year.
Beat them to
So
sleep.
Marist can be beat at home in the playoffs. So I'm not saying that those teams will. I just know when you're talking about the toughest region and y'all like to say that iron sharp as iron type mentality. When Warner Robins, Perry, Ware, and Benedictine are all beating up on each other, the next week you got to go to Marist, who's playing a cupcake region. Yeah, I can see one of them pulling that upset going up there to Marist with getting the victory.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ooh, that's gonna give us something to look forward to after Halloween, huh?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, we're gonna have something look. Yeah, we definitely gonna have something to look forward to after Halloween. But we don't want to spoil it for everybody, so we're just gonna leave it there at that. Now, I do agree with you on some things as far as Mary's playing. I'm not gonna say a cupcake schedule, but having a light schedule. Because granted, they played Jefferson, they played the Woodward Academy. You know, the only thing they really got to contend with in their region Southwest of Cal.
Come on, bro.
That's why I can't sell them in their region because their region is weak.
And
you got Southwest of Cal.
And that's the point that I was saying. You played Jefferson, you played Woodward in the beginning of the season. And you know you played ball before. You've been on that field. When you start winning like that, you get lax. You start looking at we can't be beat. You're going to run through your region. You probably average 40 points in your region. And then you'll get hit in the mouth the first round of the playoff. Because one thing I learned from my cousin that the great Doc Abrams used to say, what goes on at playoff time, baby?
Anybody can play.
Anybody can play.
And
This ain't the same as your region schedule. When you get in that playoff team, every team in there can possibly hit you in your mouth. And that's why I think coming out of region 1, that 4 seed would be the most dangerous 4 seed in the playoffs in class 4A. Again, I stated and I stand on this. 4A is the deepest classification this year. Not talking about got the best teams. I know 5A and 6A got some studs. That's not what I'm saying. But 4A is the deepest classification this year.
Can't disagree with you on that one. Man, you mean to tell me something wrong because we actually agreeing with each other tonight. Okay. I'm moving on to 5A. I'm moving on to 5A because this don't feel right.
Yeah,
we're gonna disagree somewhere. So 5A, the biggest difference between FNL and AJC, 2 of them, I'm sorry. It's 2 differences. One, we don't feel Brunswick deserves to be in the top 10, nor does Rome. So therefore, we have New Manchester and Decatur in our top 10.
Both of them are undefeated schools, have played some pretty good games. They deserve to get recognition for it. When you talk about Brunswick, who hadn't really been tested yet, and you talk about teams that got that many losses and stuff, Rome, they had tragedy, but to lose to a single A school like that, They don't deserve to be in our top hole.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, let me read what Ryan Wembley said really quick. He said, I can agree to a certain point about, iron and sharpening iron, I guess. He said Coffee and Ware played weak regions last year and the year before, and both were state championship champs.
Only disagreement that I have over that is the region. I don't think their regions was weak. They played some pretty good teams in their region. Now,
But
I'm not talking.
I'm sorry.
But I thought they were saying they played a weak schedule because I don't think their region was just that weak. They had some pretty decent teams in there. And like I said, all you need is just like if you'd have had a Marist team to play a strong team, say a Jefferson or a Woodward was in their region around game 7, game 8, something to kind of make them fight for it and bring them back down off a straight run through. It's kind of like what Mike was saying about the Lee County, Thomas County Central game. When Thomas County Central just pounding teams in that non-region and you jump right into your region against a Lee County, that can be a trap game because you be riding so high thinking you can't be beat. And then somebody that's just as good as you hit you in the mouth because you're not prepared for it. That's what I mean about the Marist.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying, Mr. Wembley, because that was a knock on Peach County for a while, right? We had a weak region, but we understood that. So what do? We played higher classification teams outside of the region, made sure the beginning of our schedule was top heavy so that when we did get into the playoffs, we could go far, right? And so we averaged being in the state championship game once every 5 or 6 years. So we always ran deep. So I get both sides.
Once every 4 years, baby.
Huh?
Once every 4 years.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Falcons just held on 4th and 4. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm trying. Yeah, the Falcons held the Eagles on 4th and goal.
Okay, we need to hurry up with the podcast because I'm a Falcon fan. But let me tell you something: the defense already been there. We just got to hold the offense get together.
Yeah.
Offense got to get together. Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, moving on. I'm not gonna comment on the coffee comment about last season because I can go in all day on that. So we're gonna move on to 6A. All right, 6A. When you get down to 6A, we both agree the number 1 and 2 teams in 6A is Carrollton Buford. It's just a matter of putting folks in their different spots, but we all got the same top 10 teams at the end of the day.
Okay.
I do want to say one thing to the Valdosta fan base. Valdosta, handle business like you're supposed to when you guys play Camden County. Because the way you guys are feeling this year, I get it. Just handle business in 2 weeks. Now, I do want to say this also. The Loudons fan base.
Lowndes,
you feel your team is being disrespected by not being ranked. No, your team is not being disrespected by not being ranked. Your team doesn't have a resume to be ranked. Because when you look at your non-region schedule, look who you beat up on. Jenkins, Mount Zion of Jonesboro, Central Gwinnett, Matinee of Florida, and Cale. You're not playing anybody until 2 weeks from now when you play Colquitt. So Loudons, whatever they call, understand your resume. No, what I'm saying is, for them, their resume does not allow them to be ranked at 5-0 right now.
I don't disagree with you.
Joe's still on here. I'm gonna say this, and I'm finna piss Joe off. Loud fan, remain humble and see how you do in region.
There you go again, telling somebody else to remain humble.
See, that's what
I ain't saying right.
But tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong on this.
I'm saying, man, stop telling other folks be
No, no,
you ain't
no, 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 Joe. Tell me, am I wrong? Yes or no? For that fan base to remain humble based off their non-region schedule.
you wrong for telling them to remain humble because you and your fan base ain't humble.
How you figure that? You know what? See, you gotta. Why you see? You know, I don't want to talk to you no more. You gotta bring my fan base in here, and we supposed to be covering all. We supposed to be covering all high school. You want to focus on one? I ain't talking to you no more.
That's some loudness. It's loud.
Man, I'm from the big city in the country. Damn it, it's loud. I'm gonna pronounce it the way it's spelled. Oh my goodness, get it, Bijan, get it,
Lord,
get it, Bijan.
Lord. Oh, Lord, have
But
mercy.
them other, you know what? I'm just gonna start saying like that. Them other folks down in Valdosta. Is that better?
Yes, the county school.
Okay, the county school.
Yeah, the school
Play
off
somebody.
exit 18. Tell them to say the school off exit 18.
I tell you what, the school off of X18 win on September 27th, and then we can talk. And then we can talk about you being right.
And there you have it. Mr. Robert with the shade, talk about go Douglas. Oh, I'm so tickled. But anyway, guys, we thank y'all so much. Y'all got anything else? Y'all want anything else in the comments? Y'all want to discuss, or anything that we didn't cover? Oh, let me do this. Shout out to Nick Fletcher. He wasn't able to be on the show tonight because he had to referee a little league game, but he asked me to go ahead and say it. Toombs on top. So shout out to Nick Fletcher and Toombs County Bulldogs. I think they're Bulldogs. Okay. So I did that. And y'all got anything else?
Nah, man, appreciate our loyal listeners, and appreciate y'all tuning in. Talk to y'all on Wednesday. Appreciate the panel for for coming on and doing our thing tonight.
Yeah, I got something to say.
Go ahead, Drew.
Be humble. Be humble, my guy. That's what I got to say. Be humble. And
God damn it, Kirk Cousins.
I agree with you, but the panel, the people, the viewers, the people who interact with the show through the comments. Thank everybody. But again, the message that I want you to take from this show is be humble. Stick your chest in. Can you do that?
Nope. It's hard, dog. It's hard, dog. I mean, winning 6 and 8 years is kind of hard.
Be humble when you ain't humble yourself.
I'm just saying, winning 6 and 8 years is kind of hard, but I do a good job of not talking about them, though.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to try. I can't promise that. I'm going to try.
So what did Kirk Cousins just do?
I almost threw an interception. That's what he almost did.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving. Well, I thought Kirk Cousins was on a 2-year plan. Shit, he might be on a 3-week plan.
I mean, man, let's be for real. It's Kirk Cousins, my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's Kirk Cousins. Solid quarterback. You know what I mean? He'll win you some games, but come on now. It's Kirk Cousins. And then he coming off that major injury. So what do Falcons fans realistically expect?
You want a real answer? Do you really want a real answer to that?
Yeah.
As a diehard Falcons fan, season ticket holder, one, I did not expect Kirk Cousins to be doing what he's doing. I expected Kirk Cousins to want to either be up on the center or sit back in the shotgun. I did not expect him to be doing all this play action because he ain't loose enough for this play action that they got him doing. So my thing is either straight pass or straight run. Don't ask him to sit up there and try and do a stretch play or bootleg. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't him right now. They're making him do too much. He ain't ready for all that. Because that Achilles is not loose enough for that. I don't care. You're coming off an injury. an Achilles injury like that affects your ankle and your calf, which
So
in turn affects your movement, you got to put him in a position to succeed. Falcons ain't doing it right now by making him do too much movement.
okay, well, I'm with you on that. So, but let me ask you this: do you think it's time for Penix to get reps to be the starter?
Not yet. And here's my thing with Penix. And this is what I said all summer long from the draft going forward. Let Penix heal. Penix took a punishment when he played at Indiana. He took punishment when he was at Washington. Let him get completely healed. Ride this season out with Kirk Cousins. Ride this one season out with Kirk Cousins until you get to the point or to where we or you as an organization just can't take it anymore. And let Kirk Cousins try to earn this money that he's finna rape us for these next 2 years. And then bring in Penix. But you gotta let Penix get ready. Don't rush it, man. Don't rush it because I don't want what's going on in Carolina right now. They just benched old boy in Carolina.
Him though, they have a choice in Carolina, but to start Bryce Young. But do you think that Penix is the answer?
Penix is the answer, but he's not the answer today. He's the answer tomorrow. Tomorrow being next year. Because you don't have to rush the process. You have no reason to rush the process right now with Penix. Because
I'm not saying that. I'm speaking like long term.
Penix could be the answer because he's a dual threat. He brings more to the table than Kirk Cousins does. And that's just off mobility by itself. We're not going to talk about the arm strength and the accuracy. Just, oh my God.
Michael Penix or Shadur Sanders.
Or who?
Shadur Sanders.
Man, leave Shadur where he at in Colorado. Don't bring him to Atlanta. Don't bring Shadur. If Shadur don't have what's the kid out there, number 12?
Travis Hunter.
Caleb, huh?
No, Travis Hunter was number 12.
Yeah. If he ain't got Travis Hunter on his team, Shadur Sanders is not gonna succeed, no. Shadur Sanders Travis Hunter makes Shadur Sanders look good out there in Colorado. Get hit, God damn it. We missed him. Oh, we missed that sack. But it's an incomplete pass, 4th down. Cool. Falcon defense balling out right now.
They always
Travis Hunter.
Let me say this. I don't feel bad for Bryce Young. You know what I mean? Because he killed my Georgia Bulldog when he was at Alabama. I don't feel bad for Bryce Young, but it's just growing pains that he's going through right now in Carolina.
No, I can't. Man, Bryce Young does not have an offensive line at Carolina. Carolina has 0 offensive line. When you're the most sacked quarterback in your rookie year and you're the most sacked quarterback in your second year, that's an offensive line problem, dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
That's the problem with Carolina. Their offensive line is jacked up. They need to fix that offensive line.
Marquise, I guess Kirk Cousins is better than Desmond Ritter, but
he is. He better than Desmond Ritter. Now I give Kirk Cousins that. But it's just that he's coming off this injury. You know what I mean?
Desmond Ritter was so bad. I mean, hell, just about I might be better than Desmond Ritter. Is what my point is. I mean, that's not saying a whole lot,
right?
Okay,
we are better than Desmond Ritter.
He's not in the league anymore. I think
No, he's in the league. He out there if I ain't mistaken, he in Arizona.
Arizona kick. I thought I read Arizona gave him his papers, told him peace out.
Oh,
didn't I tell you that if that's the case? I did not tell you he may not be in the league long.
Mm-hmm. I think I did. I'm gonna look it up, but I think I read an article that talked about how bad he was and that he was on his way out in Arizona. But I could be wrong.
Well, shit. Hey, you know what though? He might be rolling. He might be down in Miami trying out for a backup position right now.
Honestly, Tua needs to hang it up because he ain't gonna. I mean, this is his 3rd concussion, right?
Yeah,
so that's what they say, but we all feel like it's the 4th one, though.
Yeah. He got enough money. What's good? What good is that money gonna do or playing that game gonna do when you 42 and you don't know your name?
Yeah, it ain't looking good. You're right.
It's not worth it. So
and I think the money he had guaranteed, right?
Well, he's hold on. Is he still on his? No, he's not on his rookie contract anymore. Is he?
Talking about tour.
Two, yeah.
I think he got guaranteed money if I ain't
oh
mistaken.
yeah, he just got a big contract.
Oh well,
Yeah.
shit, man. I'll ride, man. I'll sit on the bench and ride. I can make that paycheck for the rest of the year.
Yeah. I hate to
Huh,
say
Coach?
it
What you
because he's
say?
so young, but he can't keep taking head injuries like that. He just
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of ironic the injury he took because when you look at who hit him
Oh yeah.
was Hamlin,
Yeah, that was
but that's ironic in itself. But my thing is with him, with two, we got to get down, man. Ain't
say
no need
that
for him to
again.
take them shots. Who hit Tua? The dude on Buffalo that hit Tua was Hamlin.
the one
Yeah,
that
Tua ran into him if I ain't mistaken.
yeah.
Hamlin is the one that had the heart attack.
Yeah, DeMar Hamlin, yeah.
Yeah. That's the irony in the hit that Tua took. That's what I'm saying. The irony in that is funny alone, but at the end of the day, Tua has to understand he has to get down. He can't stay up and take hits. Get down or get out of bounds or do something so you're not taking these unnecessary shots because you are tender.
He need to just not do it. He was in
No.
danger of being cut. Desmond Ritter, I just looked at. He's behind Kyler Murray. If Kyler Murray go down, they gotta go with Desmond Ritter. But that article said he was in danger of being cut, but apparently they didn't cut him.
Yeah, I thought he was still out there on the roster. I'm
Hold
like,
on. They re-signed him on the practice squad. He's awarded no waiver. That's what it is. He on the practice squad.
okay. Because I know they're taking a cap hit on him.
I know that's a hit to his it got to be a hit to his ego. You know what I mean?
No, I mean he was playing like Will Levis is playing this year, making dumb mistakes.
I know, but think about when he was drafted, right? He told Atlanta fans that he was gonna bring a Super Bowl to Atlanta, right? Remember, or win the Super Bowl or something like that. And then
I don't know.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I don't know why he said that after that beat he took to Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know why the Falcons drafted him in the first place, but yeah, anytime the Cowboys lose, it make me feel better about my Falcons. I ain't gonna lie.
When the Cowboys lose,
Yeah, but the Saints won though. That would piss me off, man. About this damn weekend.
You right.
Cowboys got smacked.
But I always good to see them Cowgirls lose though, so they can be quiet and come back down to reality.
I want to both of them
I
to
can't
lose.
stand Dallas. Nice uniform now. I always like their uniform, the silver helmets and everything.
Me too, Drew. I
don't like the Cowboys.
paint.
I ain't never liked the Cowboys.
I like the
Okay.
paint.
Oh shit. Falcons driving inside the red zone, about to score. Let's get it, Falcons. Man, I ain't talking to y'all no more tonight.
Okay, we finna go. Man, we finna fall out now. You and my boy, you talking about the Saints, your team. We finna fall out.
Oh no. It's too
He's talking about City Grove. Hey, he's talking about City Grove. Not New Orleans.
We still gonna fall out. I don't like
He ain't talking about them swamp people.
You know what's fun about that? The Saints went into Texas and destroyed the Dallas Cowboys. The Saints also went into Texas and lost to a team that's ranked 3,000 in the nation. So I guess it balances itself out. I reckon. You know, I mean, how you from the state of Georgia and you go lose to a team that's
You know what? I'm just waiting for Peach County to travel out of state to play somebody.
There you
One
go
time in history. One time in program history. One time in program history.
We talking about the Saints.
No, dog. One time in program history. One time in program history. Travel out of state.
Below 3,000 nationally. How you from
Get out of house and county. Get out of Macon and go play somebody.
Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't go
I'm just saying.
outside no more.
But why though?
Don't go outside the state of Georgia no more.
When I go to win a state championship, why would we go outside to play somebody? It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, right?
So why don't you? So
Why
why
not?
don't you?
Why? But
Because
why?
it sounds like to me that Peach Cobbler is scared to step outside the state of Georgia
No,
and
it's
play
just not.
somebody on their
No,
field.
it's just not rational. It's not feasible. It's not
It's
practical.
not feasible for who?
It's not practical. It's
Hey,
not
Thirsty, watch
practical.
this. Watch this.
I
Hold
mean,
that
if you're
thought.
scared, say you're scared.
Oh,
Hey,
scared of
Thirsty,
what?
Thirsty. Y'all hold that thought. Nick Fletcher got the comment of the night. The Florida Gators and Florida State Seminole tickets on sale at in-market gas station with a fill-up of
Whoa,
$20
whoa,
more.
whoa.
That's the best comment of the night right now. I love to see the
Now,
Gators and the
see, you done
Seminoles
got your
struggling. I love it. I
you done
love to
got
see
your
the
sucking ass
Seminoles and
on
Gators
here
struggling.
starting
Huh?
mess. Now we were having a good
Right.
we were having a good conversation, and here you come in with your mess. You hush and
Look,
worry
he
about them
right
little
though,
children
Jay.
over there
He
at the
right though, Jay.
rec department. You worry
You
about
right
them
though,
children and
Jay.
their mom and daddy though. You hush. You worry about the
Florida and
wrong
Florida
thing.
State dying bad this year. How you lose to Memphis? You lose to Memphis, just cancel the rest of your season. I ain't lying.
Don't
Florida
worry
State
about it.
need to
We're gonna be
suspend
all
the rest
right.
of their season. Come on now.
Child, you all right.
Get out of Tallahassee business.
Well, I'm just saying Tallahassee got to get some business first. How they lose to Memphis? If I ain't mistaken, wasn't the game in Tallahassee?
It
It
was.
sure was.
So Memphis was all up in their business. They went into
Memphis had
Tallahassee,
a hundred.
huh?
Memphis had 1.3 million reasons to be in Tallahassee business.
Well, I can understand that. Now you got a point there, but still, you don't be a team like Memphis Tigers and go into Tallahassee and beat the Seminole on their field. You just don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
Y'all know
wish
I
they
ain't
used
lying.
I wish they used that 1.3 million to buy Mike Norv a lot, but we
But
gon'
is it really his fault though, Jay? Is it his fault, or could it just be that the Gators or the Seminoles are not really attracting that type of recruiting anymore?
Okay,
no, he just going to the portal. He not
as
recruiting. That's the issue.
but as the head coach, it is his fault because when do you say enough is enough? You got somebody else at this point you can at least give a try instead of just letting us keep sitting up here looking like this for all the
But
world to
kid,
keep laughing at us. Shit.
look at it like this: you got schools like Alabama, Texas, USC, Georgia. Who else? Even Notre Dame trying to get in the mix some, and then Ohio State and Michigan. And now who's to say what Colorado even trying to do, even though they're not nationally a national power like they used to be. But it's a lot of teams, a lot of schools, and not to mention you still got what Texas A&M even trying to do a little something,
Ooh,
surely but slowly. So I mean, they all going after the same players, and most of these players are not choosing Florida and Florida State anymore.
Right.
I mean, it's going to take somebody to come in because let's just face it, he's not really good at recruiting because he used the portal too much. So it's going to take somebody that eats, sleeps, and breathes recruiting like Kirby Smart. I mean, that's just what it takes. I mean, you can have the X's and O's, but you need the Jimmys and Joes. And one thing Florida State used to be able to do was get the Jimmys and Joes. That's why they played in the ACC, but they were comparable talent wise to the SEC. There was a
Yep,
reason why Florida State was as good as they were in the 90s because they used to come into Georgia and just
exactly. You're right, Jace. I cannot dispute that. You are exactly right. But it's not like that anymore.
you got
It's
to
not
get
like
somebody.
that anymore.
That's
Huh?
That's
that's the
what's
key.
missing.
That's what's missing.
Because
So,
now with the ones that you do have that are there, like one of the freshmen today tweeted something about they don't want to unleash the beast or something along that nature, which as a fan, you might as well just give the kids a chance. Our season is tanked. So
mhm.
go ahead and let them get the rep.
He's who
Okay, I,
somebody
I,
just
can- I
said.
can I can roll with it. But
Somebody said he lost the locker room.
That's what it
So
sounds like.
you gotta do. And Florida, my goodness, the trustees were meeting yesterday. I think they've gotten up the money to get rid of Sunbelt Billy.
I
Like,
read that they did.
who
yeah.
can they get to bring him in? I mean, to replace him. I mean, who can they get to replace him?
Um, It was somebody on the tip of my tongue. I know what they said and who ain't coming. Deion Sanders ain't gonna never coach at Florida. That'll never happen. But they might have to get one of these young assistants. That's all I can think of.
So you're gonna basically go after an unproven coach, really, to try to resurrect a historic program like the Seminoles or Florida Gators.
Mm-hmm. Nick says the University of Florida wants Georgia DC. You sure you don't want the offensive coordinator?
Because I sure do want Monkey back.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'm with you on that, Thursday. I'm with you on that. I wish Monkey would have never left Georgia. They should have paid that man whatever he wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baltimore, he might come back. Baltimore 0-2. Come on back.
Yeah, you right about that, Jess. It ain't looking too good right now, but I think they dropped the ball, let Monkey go to the NFL. Unless he just wanted that challenge. I can understand that.
Well, Monkey been there before. I guess he wanted to go back. I guess he was chasing the money. I don't know.
Well, let me ask y'all this: is Texas better than Georgia right now? The Longhorns.
Offensive wise, you know what? Offensive creativity, yes.
So head to head, do they play each other this year? I think they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So we're gonna get a chance. We're gonna get a chance to really see, because to me, Georgia don't look as potent on offense. Like they did say maybe last year, the year before last, because they didn't really look that potent last year either. But
we ain't been potent on offense since Bobo took over. What you talking about? We ain't been potent on offense since Bobo took over last year.
So then that's what I'm saying. You think in that head-to-head matchup, do you think Texas is going to walk off with the win?
No, because our defense is a whole lot better than Texas.
But they just struggled with Kentucky.
Dude, Kentucky, I don't care what you look at Kentucky on paper. Kentucky is going to always ball in the SEC as of lately. I guarantee you this. Kentucky will ball against anybody in the SEC this year. Now, they're not going to win, but they're going to push them teams to the limit. Kentucky is not a punk.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Especially playing Kentucky in Kentucky. Yeah.
We'll see, though. I mean, but really, while we worry about Texas, I mean, we got Alabama in next weekend, so the 28th. So that,
Tide.
All I know is the Falcons beat Philly right now.
3-0. And so with that, guys, we thank y'all for joining us tonight. We're going to get back to watching what King Cornelius say, them sorry Falcons.
Yeah, so, the Falcons, that's for sure.
They're gonna win tonight. Watch this.
I'm gonna watch half of it. They're gonna get my whole night.
So guys, thank y'all so much, and we will see y'all on Wednesday around 7ish. Okay, be back.
Good night, y'all.
Peace out. Anytime.